I would support, well, personally, I would not want to increase taxes if we don't have to. Sometimes we get faced with choices and circumstances that may require that we increase the funding for our school system. So I would only support increasing the budget if we necessarily have to. I would like to look at the money that we already have, find out where it's going, and get community input, possibly hold town halls this is what I would do if I were already on the board. We would be holding town halls to get the community's input. We would definitely be hearing from the stakeholders of the programs that we would have to be considering keeping or cutting. I think things like technology should not be on the cutting board. I think things like, technology and, music education should not. I'm a musician, and I knew it was going to come out eventually. But I'm a musician when I'm not running for public office, and music is an expression. It's an art, and it's something that keeps your mind from going idle. And sometimes when you are young and you have an idle mind, it's easier to be influenced by things that you should not be influenced by. So I would definitely protect music education programs and technology. Now, for the current operating budget, my concern is that we would have to make sure that we are making decisions that don't lead to increasing class sizes. Children in District 2 learn a lot better when we have smaller class sizes, when we have educators who are being well compensated, and when their needs are being prioritized. And when I say needs, making sure that they have the resources in their classrooms to make sure that they have the best tools at their disposal to make sure that they can identify the needs of every child in their classroom. And so, I won't speak too much on the current budget because I feel like anything I'd say won't really sway the decision that's going to be made. But I would say that my final answer is protecting music education, not allowing any cuts to technology, prioritizing decisions that keep class sizes small as best as possible. I know I worked in retail for so long as a store manager. I know that there are, you have to look at labor, you have to look at all these different aspects of a budget. So I know that it's not easy, the task that we would have trying to balance a budget, but I think we could get there. And I just want to make sure that we don't increase the budget unless we have to, because when you increase the budget, you're increasing taxes. So if we had to increase taxes, it has to be, everything has to be justified to a T, and we should be able to properly explain to the citizens and the residents of Howard County what they're paying for, and it should be an education that we all can believe in.